Yo, what is going on YouTube? I am Germ here. We are back on Rekkles Watch once again. This has kind of just been a story for quite some time. Ever since G2 decided to kick Rekkles and send him off to K-Corp, we've just been wondering when we are gonna see Rekkles in the LEC once again and what team we're gonna see him with. Because for the longest time, it was always, hey, if K-Corp make it to the LEC, Rekkles is gonna be with them. But what if they don't get to the LEC? Then Rekkles obviously wants to go to the LEC. They're going to have to figure something out. He's going to end up on some other team. But then we get the bomb dropped on us that if K-Corp does make it to the LEC, it seems like their first choice at AD carry is actually going to be Hansama, and that they would be selling off Rekkles. And all of a sudden, it looks like either way, whether K-Corp does or doesn't make it into the LEC, that Rekkles is going to be somewhere else, most likely. Hopefully in the LEC, maybe the LCS, maybe ERLs once again, but that would really, really suck. So since then, we're trying to figure out what is going to be next for Rekkles. And yeah, people, say obviously the G2 team failed in 2021 and it was a disaster, yada, yada, yada. But hey, in Spring Split, Rekkles won MVP. Last time we saw him in the LEC, he was still very, very, very damn good. Yes, they fell short of Worlds and stuff, but one, he was just one single player on that team. And two, he was still pretty good individually. But we did have this that I have covered previously. This tweet from ZYB. This is Beau. His name is Zhao Beau Yangbo. That is what the ZYB is for just like his first and last name. And he had tweeted out September 7th of 2022. We had talked about this before. He tweeted out, "Hello at Rekkles." Now, Beau has been all over social media. He's honestly been doing a really, really good job. And obviously, it's not just him. It's him and his team or his management or whatever. He's already got 24,000 followers on this Twitter account. He's been streaming. He's been doing a lot of things to start connecting with the Western audience. And it's been going really, really well. He and his team have gotten a ton of compliments on social media for like, dang, whoever's running Beau socials, they're doing a good job. This is hitting off. He's really connecting with fans before he's even played a single LEC game. And I think that is great. Also, I believe he is with Surge Management. Yes, Beau at Surge Management. They are like seemingly like the biggest management company now, almost out of nowhere over the past year. It seems like everyone is on Surge. It seems like they do a very, very good job. And they're, starting that very, very early with Beau. But he is on Team Vitality. He is set to be Team Vitality's jungler next year. We know that Selfmade and Haru are both exploring their options for 2023. Beau seems like the only guy left. Obviously, they got him, and it's not to not play him. It's not to not use him. This guy is at least a very interesting prospect. Obviously, with every interesting prospect, you never know exactly if they're going to pan out or not, but they're going to give him a shot. They're going to give him a chance, especially after their team just finished 7th in the last split. It's not like Vitality has such a good roster or whatever that they aren't in a position to be taking risks. They need to take risks. This guy's exciting. People are going to tune in and watch, and he could be very, very good. But he had tweeted at Rekkles, and that made people wonder, like, hey, what the heck is going on? Why is he tweeting at Rekkles? Does that mean that Rekkles is coming to Vitality? Does this just mean that he's heard Rekkles is a really, really popular player in Europe and he's trying to like make a friend? He's trying to connect with him? Is he just trying to bait people? Is he trying to mess with people? I don't know. It was weird. It was strange. Also, you can see here that Beau and Rekkles are both under Surge management, so maybe it was just one Surge player trying to stir up some stuff to get excitement for another Surge player, maybe to bait some people for another Surge player. I don't know, but this was, again, like 23, I don't know, 4 weeks ago, and nothing had really happened since then. But we had heard that all of the Vitality players, this at least was coming from Perkz. Again, you never really know when Perkz is trolling, when he's joking, what exactly is going on. But Perkz had said that all of the Vitality players were able to start exploring their options for 2023. That Vitality wasn't exactly sure what they're doing for next year yet. That all the players could explore their options. If you find a better spot, Vitality will allow you to leave or whatever. And people have been kind of speculating, like, hey, is Carzzy going to get replaced? Carzzy wasn't really that good in 2022. We'd like to see a new AD carry. Hey, Rekkles is going to be available. Could he come on over? I don't know. Whatever. It's not like Vitality trying to get a new AD carry is totally unreasonable, totally impossible. But then today, randomly, 20 days after this tweet, Rekkles replies to ZYB. He didn't reply the same day. He didn't reply like later on in the week or whatever. He went back to this tweet weeks later and says, hello woe. Now, I don't know exactly what the heck hello woe means. I've never heard anyone say that ever. Rekkles, kind of a goofy dude, kind of a weird guy sometimes, but he decided to drop the hello woe onto ZYB. I was wondering if, I don't even know. I didn't really get it. I thought it was kind of weird, kind of funny, whatever, but he drops that, and that gets the ball rolling, the rumor swirling all over again. And not only that, Beau replies with a picture of himself in a Team Vitality jersey. I mean, at this point, this is not like hidden or being secretive or anything like that. This is them at least hinting or teasing or joking about Rekkles coming to Team Vitality. Actually, I want to check. I don't know if Rekkles liked this tweet or anything like that. I think it's kind of interesting, but I think a lot of people think that this would make a ton of sense. So yeah, he didn't like the tweet of Beau or anything like that. I guess Rekkles doesn't follow anyone and doesn't ever like any tweets. Hey, whatever. But he did tweet this picture of himself in this Team Vitality jersey saying, hey, Team Vitality, man, let's go. And to a lot of people, this would make a ton of sense. Again, Perkz wasn't that good last year. Rekkles is really, really good and can be good. He can also fit this Team Vitality team really well, I think, because we know that Alphari likes to get a lot of early game resources. We know he likes to stomp lane. To stomp lane and be as aggressive as you want, you need a lot of jungler attention to protect yourself from the other jungler, but also to kind of extend the lanes that you're building. We know that Perkz is obviously really aggressive. He likes to get a lot of resources. And we know that Rekkles is fine with playing weak side, or almost he prefers to play weak side. He prefers to not have a ton of resources to try to survive on his own, to try to get to the late game, to try to play safe, to try to scale up. And I think that would fit in with this Team Vitality team in so many ways. Everyone was saying last year that this team, their issue was they had a bunch of carries and they had a bunch of voices and they couldn't decide, who to give the resources to. They didn't play like a team, whatever. But Rekkles seems like he would fit into that very, very well, obviously. And I just think that Rekkles is just better than Perkz anyway, just as a one-to-one, especially after the year that Perkz just is coming off of. Now, obviously, the big part about this whole thing was that people were saying, hey, Perkz has come out and said before, and I've covered this, that Perkz has said he hasn't wanted to play with Rekkles. When people have said, hey, you want to play with Rekkles, or hey, what if Rekkles comes to your team, or hey, you should team up with Rekkles wherever, here, there, whatever, Perkz has just always kind of said no, and he's kind of laughed about it. It seems like he didn't really like Perkz, or he didn't really like Perkz' play style. Again, just like Caps and Yankos didn't really like working with Rekkles. I don't know if I was saying Perkz before, but working with Rekkles and his play style, it didn't fit in well at G2. Perkz is obviously very, very aligned with G2 and how they like to do things. But we did get this clip from Perkz very recently. This was from a stream a couple of days ago where he had this to say about the whole situation. Again, I don't know when Perkz is trolling. I don't know when he's joking. It's hard to tell. He's always got like a little smile on his face. He's always talking in a weird voice. But this is what he said at least.
But I'm not even joking. Like, me and Rekkles we're actually friends and we go way back. It's just people thought of your enemies because of the the things you'd see on social media, but like come on, who cares about social media?
So, I don't know. That's what Perkz is saying about the whole thing. He's saying that him and Rekkles are friends. He's saying they're going way back. He's smiling while he's saying it. Again, I don't know if he's joking. I don't know if he's messing around. Also, there is the opportunity that Perkz maybe leaves Vitality. He's not even at Vitality anyways, which would then allow Rekkles to come in with a new mid laner that he maybe does fit in better. Either way, I do think that Alphari and Rekkles would make a ton of sense on a team together, whether it's with Perkz in the mid lane or not. I don't really see a reason why Perkz and Rekkles wouldn't play well together. Again, Rekkles, say what you want about him or his playstyle, wherever, he has made it to a world final. He has been very, very successful throughout his career. So I don't know. Could this mean we see Vitality Rekkles very, very soon? I don't know. Could this be Surge just trying to draw some hype and attention up for two of their players, two of their stars, building off the popularity of each other, and Rekkles as a free agent? Because, again, it seems like Rekkles is going to be somewhere in 2023, whether that's returning to Fnatic, Vitality, or another team in the league, or maybe even the LCS, who knows? But this is the latest that's going on, some craziness with a lot of silliness going on too with all these tweets and a lot of it not necessarily making sense, with Perkz throwing his trolling or potential trolling, whatever, in there. I don't know. But I really do hope we see Vitality Rekkles. I think it would make a whole lot of sense, but I think there are some rumors right now out there as well that Vitality might be interested in Hansama and some of these other players too. Still very, very early days in the offseason. We'll have to wait and see. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate that so much. Leave a comment down below letting me know what you guys think about anything we talked about in this video today. Subscribe, stay up to date on all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.